Born on September 5, 1986, in Beatty, a small village in Cameroon, Francis Ngannou grew up in a humble family. Emerging from modest conditions, his journey is a true epic, marked by unwavering determination. Resources were limited, but Ngannou's determination to pursue his dream of becoming a boxing champion was unshakable. Improvised playgrounds and makeshift gloves were his early equipment, and every fight was a lesson in perseverance and passion. It was in these simple yet profound moments that Ngannou learned the values of effort, discipline, and resilience. Every victory, every defeat, every moment spent on those dusty grounds were bricks in the construction of his dream. His support system, consisting of his family and the surrounding community, was an invaluable source of support. Each shared a sense of pride for the young boy carrying Beatty's dreams on his shoulders. Every success was celebrated as a victory for all, and every failure was transformed into a precious lesson. Today, when Francis Ngannou steps into the UFC ring as a champion, he never forgets where he comes from. His humble childhood in Beatty is the fertile ground that nurtured his dreams and gave him the deep roots necessary to reach the peaks of his career. It serves as a constant reminder that no matter where you come from, with determination and passion, you can achieve the impossible. But the life of Francis Ngannou, the UFC Heavyweight World Champion who defeated Frenchman Cyril Gane, has not always been as glamorous as it is now. Let's take a trip back in time to his early days in boxing. His passion for boxing blossomed from a young age. Despite limited means, he pursued his dream relentlessly, training with makeshift gloves and unwavering determination on improvised fields. It was this tenacity that would shape the champion he would become. Francis Ngannou did not have access to sophisticated facilities or renowned coaches. However, what he had in abundance was an unshakable will to succeed. His early training took place on improvised fields, often in the open air, with makeshift gloves. Every punch thrown and every move perfected were the result of countless hours of hard work and unwavering determination. Ngannou worked to learn the basics, refine his coordination, and develop his power. Despite the challenges, he was driven by an indomitable passion for boxing. Every fight, whether won or lost, was a valuable lesson. Each opponent became a mirror in which he could look at himself and improve. His progress was palpable, and those who watched knew they were witnessing the emergence of an extraordinary talent. These humble beginnings in the world of boxing laid the solid foundation on which Ngannou built his exceptional career. They also reinforced his determination and resilience, qualities that would later set him apart on the global stage. Every time he steps into the ring, he remembers those humble beginnings and uses that humble origin as a source of inspiration to continue pushing his limits. Francis Ngannou's ascent in the world of professional boxing is a saga marked by determination, resilience, and undeniable raw talent. After winning several fights at the national level, Ngannou quickly caught the attention of international recruiters. In 2013, he made his professional debut and rapidly conquered European and American scenes. His journey began on improvised fields, far from sophisticated training facilities. Armed with rudimentary gloves and indomitable passion, Ngannou embarked on a quest to master the art of boxing. Every punch thrown was a step closer to perfection, and every opponent was a challenge to overcome. His raw power and precise striking technique quickly attracted the attention of connoisseurs. Ngannou was more than just a promising boxer, he was a phenomenon in the making. His rapid rise in professional boxing was marked by resounding victories and undeniable displays of strength. Ngannou had to face formidable opponents, critics, and the rigors of professional competition. But every challenge was an opportunity to surpass himself. His determination and perseverance became his signature, and he gradually gained the respect and admiration of the boxing community. His fame quickly transcended the borders of his home country. He became a global icon in boxing, representing the quintessence of determination and success against all odds. Today, Francis Ngannou is much more than a champion. He embodies inspiration for generations of young athletes who dream of overcoming obstacles and leaving their mark in the world of professional boxing. His raw power and unwavering determination propelled him to the top of the UFC. In 2018, in Boston, he won the heavyweight title, realizing his childhood dream. Francis Ngannou's consecration as the UFC Heavyweight Champion marks a major turning point in MMA history. His journey to the top was not without challenges. Ngannou faced some of the most formidable fighters in the UFC, each representing a new challenge to overcome. His precise striking technique and brute strength were undeniable assets. Each fight was a demonstration of his mastery of the art of boxing and his ability to adapt to various styles. The decisive fight that led to his consecration as the UFC Heavyweight Champion was a moment of incredible intensity. Ngannou demonstrated exceptional resilience against a formidable opponent, proving that he was ready to assume the coveted title. This victory catapulted Ngannou into the ranks of UFC legends, making him a role model for aspiring young athletes worldwide. His story embodies perseverance, determination, and belief in one's own abilities. Beyond his sporting success, Ngannou has become a source of inspiration for those who dream of overcoming obstacles and achieving the impossible. Despite his international success, Ngannou has never forgotten his roots. He has initiated and supported several projects in Cameroon aimed at improving access to education and healthcare for disadvantaged communities. One of his most remarkable projects has been the creation of a foundation to support underprivileged youth in Cameroon. This initiative aims to provide opportunities for education, training, and access to vital resources for young people in need. Ngannou has often emphasized the importance of education as a catalyst for change and community empowerment. Furthermore, Ngannou has also been involved in projects to improve infrastructure and living conditions in certain regions of Cameroon. He has contributed financially to the construction of schools, sports facilities, and other initiatives aimed at strengthening local communities. In addition, Ngannou has used his fame to draw attention to crucial issues such as access to clean water, healthcare, and other basic needs. He has also been a staunch advocate for environmental protection and biodiversity conservation in Cameroon. His humanitarian commitment to Cameroon has not been merely financial but also personal. Ngannou has regularly visited his home country to actively engage in the projects he supports, demonstrating his dedication to improving the living conditions of his fellow citizens. Married to his beloved wife since 2019, Ngannou finds unwavering support in his family. His brothers, with whom he shared the challenges of childhood, remain essential pillars in his life. Francis Ngannou often speaks affectionately of his mother, who has been an unwavering support throughout his journey. Her determination and resilience played a significant role in shaping his character. She instilled in him values such as perseverance, resilience, and respect for others, qualities that have been essential pillars of his career. Furthermore, Ngannou's extended family has always been a source of motivation and support. His siblings and members of his community have followed his journey with immense pride. They serve as a constant reminder of where he comes from and the importance of remaining humble despite fame and success. When Ngannou talks about his family, one can feel the gratitude and love he feels for them. They represent his anchor, a source of strength, and daily inspiration. Even as he travels the world for his fights, he remains connected to his family and roots, allowing him to stay true to himself. Francis Ngannou's journey is marked by unwavering determination and a series of triumphs that have shaped his career. However, like any great champion, he has also experienced moments of doubt and regrets. Among the regrets often mentioned by Ngannou are missed opportunities and the challenges he had to face to reach the top of the UFC. He sometimes regrets not having had the opportunity to dedicate himself to boxing earlier, but he uses these regrets as motivation to continue improving and excelling in his field. Despite these regrets, Ngannou's triumphs are countless. His victory for the UFC Heavyweight Championship is a landmark milestone in the sport's history. His unparalleled power and hard work were rewarded with this prestigious title. Beyond his victories in the ring, Ngannou has also won the hearts of countless fans worldwide. His humility, resilience, and commitment to his community make him an inspiring role model for many, especially young people who dream of pursuing their passions. Francis Ngannou's international recognition is undeniable. He has become an iconic figure not only in the world of MMA but also in the realm of sports as a whole. His rise to prominence and dominance in the ring have captured the attention of millions of fans around the globe. Ngannou has also been widely covered and celebrated by international media. Articles, reports, and interviews are regularly dedicated to him, highlighting his extraordinary journey and his status as the UFC Heavyweight Champion. Outside the world of sports, Francis Ngannou has become an influential and respected personality. He has been invited to prestigious events, interviewed by world-renowned shows, and has had the opportunity to collaborate with international brands and organizations. His impact goes beyond sports, as he embodies perseverance, determination, and success in the face of adversity. Ngannou has become a symbol of inspiration for many people worldwide, seeing in him an example of what determination and hard work can achieve.